Beal, Make Today Great message coming to you right here, right now. I had the unique privilege of speaking on stage to several hundred people this past weekend. There were two topics that aroused much curiosity in the audience. One of them, the first, was my 10-day fast. And that 10-day fast allowed me to observe patterns and habits that necessarily weren't serving me, related specifically to food, but then basically asking myself, is this serving me to all of my habits, all of my routines, all of the things that I was choosing to do on a daily basis out of habit, out of routine, out of boredom, out of procrastination. So in choosing to not eat for 10 days, I recognized that I was eating mostly out of habit, out of boredom, out of procrastination, not out of fulfilling the need to nourish my body. So I questioned everything else, and I've since removed a lot of things from my life that necessarily weren't serving me. So that 10-day fast was quite eye-opening for the audience, and a lot of people had questions about that for me. So I will be putting more out versus what I did already back when I did the fast. I'll actually be culminating that into something that hopefully will be extremely beneficial for you. Second was the conversation that I had with myself when I turned 40 years old. In my mind, I went back and had a conversation with my 20-year-old self, and then went forward to 20 years and had a conversation with my 60-year-old self. Now, plug your ears, my 60-year-old self wasn't so nice. I went back, and the biggest lesson that I shared with my 20-year-old self was get clear on what you want. Because when you get clear on what you want, most of the time you get it. Very rarely do you not get what you are clear on and you want with your heart and with your soul. You put the time, energy, effort in. No obstacles block you. You find ways around those obstacles and accomplish most everything that you're clear on. So when I went forward to my 60-year-old self, plug your ears, my 60-year-old self was not nice. I don't condone his language, but he had to be abrupt with me. He said, "Stop being a fucking pussy." I was like, what? You know, me? I think I'm not, right? But he's like, look, you're getting too comfortable. You're not taking risks. You're not getting clear on what you want. You're not taking the actions that you know you should be taking in every area of your life. Don't get to my age wishing you had done the things that you know you should be doing. And that led to me making some choices that put some uncertainty in my life. And between those two things that I just shared with you, my 10-day fast, opening my eyes to habits and patterns and methods of procrastination that weren't serving me, as well as having another conversation with myself 20 years from now, is kind of why I've been quiet on YouTube and why I've been quiet in sharing messages with you, because I've been figuring a lot of stuff out. And I've been going through a process that is quite exciting, because now I'm getting super clear on what I want. And just like I told my 20-year-old self and what I've been able to experience in my life, when I'm clear on what I want, I get it. And the clarity revolves around you. The clarity revolves around me getting super clear on my desire to positively and efficiently assist you in taking your life personally and professionally from where you are to where you want to be, by hanging out with the cool friends producing miracles that I am fortunate to hang out with, by immersing myself in education and massive action to share the results, to share myself as a case study and show what's working, what's not working with you personally and professionally. And I talk about the three areas that I mostly focus on: my health, relationships, and finances. So stay tuned, because I will not only not be quiet, but I will be sharing with you insights that can transform your health, your relationships, and your finances in a way like I have not done up to this point. So the break was well used. My mind is well prepared, and I guess I'll ask you, are you prepared? I won't be talking as abruptly as my 60-year-old self talked to me, but I will be sharing this in a no-nonsense, matter-of-fact way that can, and sometimes, be the thorn in your side to push you to take actions, just like my 60-year-old self pushed me to take actions that were outside my comfort zone. So stand by. I'm looking forward to sharing these new insights that I've gained over the past few weeks with you in the upcoming weeks. In the meantime, let me pose this challenge to you. I challenge you to have a talk in your mind with yourself from 20 years ago. And once that conversation is done, think about that. Like, well, let's go back to this. So talking to yourself from 20 years ago, picture you literally sitting down with yourself of 20 years ago. What words of wisdom would you have to share? What conversations would be sparked, and what type of knowledge would flow if you were able to do that? Go do that in your mind. Then once that's done, go forward 20 years and have that conversation with yourself of 20 years ago, but flip the roles. Have that person talk to you right now. What would that 20 years from now person say to you right now? And mine was a little abrupt. Yours may or may not be, but have that conversation and let me know what occurred, and in your mind, what triggered, and in your heart, what has changed, and how are you going to change based upon that 20 year from now self kind of giving you a kick in the butt that you may need. So I challenge you to that and look forward to hearing your story as soon as possible. So make the comments below, and until next time, make today great.